good day, everyone. This have to do something. Is there any boundary when you love someone? And one of the reasons why I'm making this live video is because I found out that religious wise, some denominations or most denominations are not preaching against some denominations, telling them because of this person is from this denomination, you can't have a relationship or something to do with that person, which I feel is not ideal. Because when you love, you get to love unconditionally, regardless of the denomination you're coming from. We all worship in one God, and I don't know why instead of most of the pastors or shepherds talking about loving each other as one and making sure we are in Christ-like. You understand what I mean? Just one accord. Now what they are not doing is you're telling them one denomination is not good. You don't have to follow one denomination. To me, my definition of love means it's how you feel or the unconditional feeling you have towards an opposite gender. You love them regardless of their past, their present, or whatsoever. You don't just say because this person is from this denomination, I can't date this person, I can't marry this person. Why most of the people from your denomination, some of them, those things work for them, or by they date most of the denomination people. Why some, they date other denominations and even Muslims. But I don't see the reason why there should be a discrimination between Christians. For example, I can be a Celestian and you can be a Deeper Life member, or you can be a Catholic member. Regardless of the denomination, what I believe is, one, you are just coming to serve God. And for those who said the person commenting, it's actually crazy because most people are getting this thing wrong, whereby they think because I'm from Celestia, I have to marry a Celestia. No. And some people have this onset that Celestians are not good. That's not part of it. Now, what matters is how do we show love towards each other? How do we show love towards each other? How do we show that we love each other? If you love me and you don't love me unconditionally, then it's just, we're just trying to play games. You can't tell me, I'm interested in you, and the next minute you say you're no longer interested in the person. No. So that's why I said, to my own point of view, there's no boundary towards love. Once you intend to love someone, you learn to forgive them. You learn to endure them. You learn to accommodate them. You learn to show them concern. Once you are interested in someone, you show concern towards that person's growth, financially, mentally wise, and otherwise. You can't say, okay, now you are in a talking stage with a guy. You don't want to date the guy because of the denomination, and you want the person to start sending money to you. You need to make sure when you want to start like a friendship or something, understand the fact that this person is coming from another denomination, another side of the world. You are coming from a different side of the world. Why do you want to use because of what you've heard of from your pastors or from anyone that, okay, this denomination is not good? Then you feel like, I can't date this person. then to me you're trying to say God or whatever the circumstance that put the person in that denomination is a wrong idea because the person was supposed to meet you. I don't believe that's true because I believe in one thing: wherever and whenever you meet yourself, there's never a mistake. So I don't have an issue with you coming from any denomination because once I'm interested in you or once I love you, that's how it is. But you coming with the mindset your pastor told you Celestians are bad, your pastor told you Celestians are evil, your pastor told you say a girl even mentioned a word, he said Celestians are not Christian. That's most of the absorbed. That's very crazy. Because one thing I know for sure is we all are worshiping one God, regardless of the denomination. My grandma is a Catholic. My dad was giving birth to in a Methodist church. But I was giving birth to in a Celestial church. So do you want to tell me because I'm in love with another denomination member or a girl from another denomination, I have to tell her that our denomination is not good because she has to, because she wants to be in a relationship with me, or she has to leave her denomination because she wants to be in a relationship with me? Truly, when it gets to the time of marriage, two are going to become one. They're going to agree to either come to one of the denomination or they both go to their different denomination as a united family. But that doesn't mean because you are in a relationship or we are in a talking stage, then you are telling the other person that your denomination is not good. Let me tell you one thing. Sorry, I'll be singing this song in Yoruba. He said, Asoni feniyan, iṣẹ́ láti fọkàn fún ìṣúra èyí tó fọlọ́. Ìṣe ó yẹ ká wá péjọ ká ṣiṣẹ́. Ìṣe iṣẹ́ tí Kristi rán wá. Ìṣe èyí ni yóò mú wá gbàdé ògo tí bàbá ṣèlérí rẹ̀ fún wa. We are called to come and worship. That's what the song is just all about. I don't know. I believe now some pastors or some shepherds just stop preaching about other denominations are not good. Everybody is coming to worship. We can marry anybody. We can fall into love with anybody, regardless of the denomination. And you stop this mindset of putting into your members that Celestial are not Christians. That's one of the baddest things you can ever think of, because they are not doing anything ritual there. It can be a spiritual church, doesn't mean they are committing ritual there. They are also worshiping God there. And it's a pain in my heart to find out that people are not using it as a bias towards a relationship, saying because you are a Celestial or because I'm from another denomination, I don't like Celestial, or we can't get married to Celestial, we can't be in a relationship with Celestial. Those kind of mindsets should just get over our head. And I believe in one thing: when you truly love someone, it doesn't matter denomination. That's why I said love does not have any boundary. Love is you accepting that person with the person's flaws, either good or bad. A person who is not patient, who is not understanding, who doesn't compromise, can't accept love wholeheartedly. Because even if you get to meet your denominational person and you can't compromise towards the person, definitely there's still going to be a problem. So with my own side of view, I would say love does not have boundary. When you love wholeheartedly, you enjoy the love, regardless of the denomination. And I'm using this medium to beg the pastors, the priest, the shepherds, stop preaching against your members having a relationship with another denomination. Stop preaching against, how will I say it, that Celestials are is not a Christian church. Please, no. And forget all these things you are seeing online. If they are to see, let every Celestial member come to give their testimony. I don't believe. I believe in one thing though. So many people will hear and hear and hear, and you'll be surprised that God really exists in Celestial Church. So that mindset of that lady, will I call her a lady? Okay, the girl who told me Celestia is not a Christian church. That's wrong. I just feel she's not interested in the person, so that's like an excuse. But she want the money from the person, so that's not love. So when you find love, you find a good thing. Don't get me wrong, but make sure you are doing things the right way. And regardless the denomination, love is love. We are worshiping one God. So I came in peace. I didn't come to fight anybody. And I would like you guys to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.